championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. The wideout goes in motion. They're going to the air in the first play. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Runs through the defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. On this stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's third and goal on the opening drive. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15, That's where the offense will take over. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath for that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now second and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to scramble. Caught on the outside. It's DeMarco. Needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Heading for the end zone. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Important second down play coming up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Caught behind the line. It's Hoffman. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
It's no good. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Gives it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dan, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Knox. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
It's a toss to the left side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Horned offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. This time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. The Horned Frogs are on the move here. And looking to throw now on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. This time a completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He gets loose. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, a risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Now here's the toss play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And by the receiver. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Throwing off play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Keeping it on the ground here. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Baker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Look at the pass here on second down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through the defender. No stopping it.